Hey, it's Michael Saul, also known as Tiny, and this is the market video for the week of May 12th, 2014. So let's take a look at what happened last week. You can see here that the Dow closed at a new closing all-time high basis, the DIA, which is what I use to do my analysis. But if you look at the Indu, it's there too. It's barely there, but it's there. Intraday, the Indu did not hit. That's $INDU. In case you're asking yourself, why do you keep saying Indu? Because it's short for industrial average. The Indu did not hit a new high, but the diamonds did, and they turned back. Now, I don't know if this is going to be work done and we're going to sell off from here because only the Dow hit the new high. I don't think that's the reason. I still think that the SPY, the S&P 500, whether you're using, whoops, I don't even have the data anymore. Wow. Okay. It's not this, right? Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Whether you're using the SPY or the S&P cash index, we are in a consolidation here. We're above the short-term moving averages, but we're not really in a rush to go higher. I think the S&P 500 is going higher here, but my opinion, it doesn't matter. What matters is the market's opinion. All right, right now we are in a logjam here, and this logjam needs to release. Now, if you are a swing trader, it's an absolute stock picker's market, and I always think it's a stock picker's market, so I really hate saying that. But what that means is you don't really want to do a top-down approach looking for, okay, let's look at the major indexes first, and then go down to the sectors, and then go down to the individual stocks. You know, that's not really the way you want to do it. Because when you look at the big index, you see that it's really not going anywhere. So what good is, you might as well say, okay, well, since we're not going anywhere, we might as well not even go any further. But that's not really the case. You can still find stocks that are in setups, and you could still find stocks that are, setting up to go to the upside or the downside. So that's what a stock picker's market really means, is that you don't have the wind at your back, either to the upside or downside, by confirmation from the major indexes, okay? Now, the NASDAQ still lagging, still under the 50-day moving average, and even the other two short-term moving averages. But, I mean, overall, you really have to look at the 50 below, above the 200. And the Russell closed 4 times below the 200-day moving average for the first time since, this is probably it, 2012. Okay. Now, does this mean that's it? We're going to fall out of bed here? Yeah, I don't know. I bet you're never going to hear that from 99% of the people you listen to. I really just do not know. I don't believe I'm clueless. I know what I'm looking at here. And if I was looking at the NASDAQ and the Russell to be the leaders and lead us one way or the other, I would say, okay, this is a great shorting opportunity. But right now, the Russell is digesting here. Right now, the Russell is, showing poor relative strength, as is the Qs. But the broad market is still trying to hold up here. The question I have is if the S&P does go higher, which I think it will, I just don't know how much higher. To me, a new high is really no big deal from here. And what happens when it gets there? So the Dow and the S&P are at new highs. The Russell and the NASDAQ are bringing up the rear. I mean, is that a long side opportunity you really want to latch on to? I don't know if it is. So right now, I am in complete wait-and-see mode. I am looking for the S&P to break here, either one way or the other. Just because I think it's going higher doesn't mean that I'm only focused that way. Yes, we're above the moving averages. Yes, we're in a consolidation. Yes, we're in a big uptrend. All right, but that doesn't mean that we have to go higher from here. Obviously, we never have to do anything with the market. But especially since when we get a consolidation like this, we really have to be open to movement either way. Okay? Sunday night, I will be having a market discussion, the Sunday night strategy session. I will put the link in the description below. And if you would like to sign up for daily emails, I will also put that link in below where you can get a daily email from me and hear my market thoughts every day. So I wish I was clearer here. I don't believe I'm clueless. This is my opinion. I don't really care if you think I'm clueless or not. My opinion, and I would admit it too, I don't really think I'm clueless. I think I see what's going on. I just really do not have a strong idea of which way we're going to break from here. So I'm going to wait and see, which, flat is definitely a position, and waiting and see is definitely a strategy. All right, so I'll put those links in the description below. Have a great trading week, and I will talk to you in next week's video or the daily email if you decide to sign up for that.